Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joshua Boston, and this is your starting lineup for the Wurth 400. We start on the front row, and on the pole in the Tire Pros Chevrolet, it is Josh Berry from Hendersonville, Tennessee, who has begun to bury his competition by qualifying for the pole. And on the outside of him in the Duracell Menards Ford, it is YRB from Hartford, Ohio, Ryan Blaney. In the second row, we see the DuPont Chevrolet of the Wonder Boy from Vallejo, California, Jeff Gordon, and the Wells Fargo Dodge of last week's winner from Randleman, North Carolina, Prince Kyle Petty. In the third row, in the GoDaddy Chevrolet, it is the Beloit Bomber herself from Beloit, Wisconsin, Danica Patrick, and the FedEx Toyota of Denny Hamlin from Chesterfield, Virginia. In the fourth row, in the Mobil 1 Chevrolet from Columbus, Indiana, it is Smoke Tony Stewart alongside the Caleb Ford of the Journeyman from Glendale, Arizona, Michael McDowell. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots in the fifth row, in the Lowe's Chevrolet, an 11-time winner at the Monster Mile of Dover, Superman from El Cajon, California, Jimmy Johnson. To his outside, in the National Guard Ford from Vancouver, Washington, this is the Biff, Greg Biffle. Starting from the sixth row, in the Miller Lite Ford, it is BK from Rochester Hills, Michigan, Brad the Big Keselowski, alongside the Busch Light Ford of the Closer from Bakersfield, California, Kevin Harvick. In the seventh row, we see the Auto Trader Ford of Sliced Bread himself from Middletown, Connecticut, Joey Logano, and the Caterpillar Chevrolet of the Rocket Man from South Bend, Indiana, Ryan Newman. Starting in the eighth row, in the Bass Pro Shops Toyota, it is MTJ from Mayetta, New Jersey, Martin Truex Jr., and the Dr. Pepper Toyota of the Hog Dropper from Unadilla, Georgia, David Reagan. Starting in the ninth row, the Bush's Chili Bean Chevrolet of the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger from San Jose, California, and the Sunny D Ford of Mississippi's Olive Branch. From Olive Branch, Mississippi, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Starting in the 10th row, we see the Interstate Batteries Toyota of the Tie Rod from Charlotte, North Carolina, Ty Gibbs, and the Dollar General Chevrolet of the Money Man from Sacramento, California, Bernie Lamar. In the 11th row, in the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet, the current championship points leader, Young Money from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson, and the Pennzoil Chevrolet of Steve Park from East Northport, New York, who hopes to park that one car in victory lane after starting 22nd. Starting in the 12th row, in the Dow Chevrolet, it is the Ace from Welcome, North Carolina, Austin Dillon, alongside the Viagra Ford of the Kid from Batesville, Arkansas, Mark Martin. Row 13 finds the Z-Rex Chevrolet of the Underbird 2.0, Corey LaJoy from Concord, North Carolina, and the Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford of Guido from Grass Valley, California, Matt DiBenedetto. Starting from the 14th row, in the Office Depot Mahindra Tractors Ford, Tyler Morgan, the Outlaw from Silver Rock, and the Haas Automation Monster Energy Ford of Radio Sweetheart from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kurt Busch. Starting in the 15th row, we see Little E from Dawsonville, Georgia, the Hooters Spirit Chevrolet of Chase Elliott. Alongside is the Love's Travel Steps Ford of Riverside, California's Orange Juice, David Gilliland. Starting in the 16th row, in the Fastenal Ford, it is cousin Carl Edwards from Columbia, Missouri, and the Eckridge Sausages Chevrolet of Hubba Bubba Wallace from Mobile, Alabama. In the 17th row, in the DeWalt Power Tools Toyota, it is Mr. Consistency from Cambridge, Wisconsin, Matt Kenseth, and the Target Dodge of the Flying Scotsman himself, Dario Franchitti. In the 18th row, in the 5-Hour Energy Toyota, it is Clint Boyer the Destroyer from Emporia, Kansas, and the Dynaco car of Hot Lemonade herself, Cruz Ramirez from Austin, Texas. And rounding out the field in the 19th row, the Realtree Chevrolet of Mr. Realtree himself, Dave Marcus from Wausau, Wisconsin. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your starting lineup for the Wurth 400.